Recording in progress.
Mama,
Hi, Kitty.
how are you?
Hi, for me.
Jill says hi. Jill Hamilton.
Oh, hi,
She's
Jill.
there.
Is that her with the long hair?
Yeah. She says, is that her with the long hair? That's her.
Hi, Jill.
She got long hair.
She looks pretty.
You look pretty.
Be your Zoom guy.
Yeah. Here's Cam. He'll be your example. Don't do what he does though. Just kidding. Hi, Ellie.
Hi.
Even say hi. Hi. Oh my God. Long time no see.
know.
You're back. Somebody know. Hi, Chris. Okay, guys, I was giving you a message, 2 blocks today. So if you don't have 2 blocks, I can bring you. Oh yeah. 2 blocks. 2 blocks. 2 blocks. 1, 2. Do you need 1? 1, 2. 1 more, and then Sandy. 4 total. We're going block crazy today. Okay. We just got all the way down here. Okay. Brooklyn. Christina. I know, geez. I guess I always thought we had so many blocks, but apparently. Whoa. Okay, there you go. You're welcome. 2 blocks everybody else has? Okay, cool. Okie dokie, my friends. Thank you for being here today. Just in case you haven't gotten the memo yet, I have my breathwork class coming up this Saturday. So my once per month frequency offering. And it's actually the only one I'm doing this month and next month because I'll be in Italy next month. So if you can come, I would love to have you this Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m. in this space. Just breath and sound. So not yoga, just breathing. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me after class. I think that's all that I can think of that's really important. So let's just do our yogas. Let's just practice. So find a comfortable seat if you're not already there. Since you have blocks, if you want to sit up on top of one, feel free. And then take a moment, just kind of move around a little bit, get into your physicality, feel your body. If you have trouble feeling your body, sometimes it helps me if I just take my fingers to my chest and just kind of tap my heart space, tap down into my belly. Just immediately kind of takes you out of your mind and gets you into your body a little bit more. So whatever you would like, movement, wiggles, tapping. And then eventually just find stillness. So no hurry, take your time. As you come into your seat, your seated meditation, I should say, close your eyes and place your hands intentionally. So I don't care where or how, but just however you place your hands, do it on purpose. And start to really tune in now to your inner space. So notice how you feel, not just physically, but also energetically and emotionally, what you've kind of brought with you to class this morning, what's flowing through. You might notice your breath. So just take a little inventory of how you are. I'm not trying to fix anything or change anything, but just noticing. And then next time you breathe in, fill up as big as you can. And once you're full, see if you can even take an extra little sip of air at the top. And then great big sigh out your mouth. Let it go. Ah. Beautiful. Do that 2 more times. So inhale, fill up. Sit up taller, take up more space, hold in fullness, extra little sip if it's there. And out your mouth, let it go. Ah. Good, you guys. One last time. So biggest inhale you've taken all morning long. And send that prana, that life force energy into every little space inside of you. Extra little sip, maybe 2 extra sips. Keep holding for 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Ha. Good job. Seal your lips now. Begin to cultivate what we call Ujjayi breath. So the breath is in and out through your nose, but it's different than your typical nostril breath. You really hear it, you really feel it as it moves through the back of your throat. And you're using the same muscles in the back of your throat, you're constricting them. Same muscles as you use when you whisper, when you gasp, or when you hum. Sometimes I even like to think of this as humming on the inside. You're not using your actual voice, but start to feel kind of your own vibration as you breathe in and out, slow, steady. And as you breathe, see if you can be patient with each breath as it is happening. So the breath is intended to help keep you present, to help anchor you to this moment. So anytime you wander off in your mind, you go somewhere else, which we mostly are just going to do because we're human. We can't really make it stop completely. Our minds are always looking for something more interesting to focus on. But just remind yourself, oh yeah, hey, we're doing this right now. We're just in our body. We're just with our breath. We're just feeling. So come back over and over to the rise and fall, the expansion and contraction. So if you want to stay here a little longer, a lot longer, if you want to stay here the whole class, I don't even care. So please feel free to do whatever you need to do for you today throughout practice. If you're ready to start moving, take your Ujjayi breath with you. Come forward to hands and knees. So tabletop position. And this is going to feel a little bit funky, but take one of your blocks just on the lowest setting, put it underneath your right hand, and move through your cat-cows with one block underneath your right hand. Just notice if that feels any different than usual. Maybe pay a little more attention. So inhale to arch and exhale to round. And then after you've taken about 3 with the block under your right hand, just switch it up, scoot it over to your left hand and do that same thing. So there might be a lot to notice, or you might be like, I don't really feel anything much different. So no judgment, just observation. Maybe you have a little more awareness of your elbow joint or your shoulder blade even. After you've taken about 3 rounds with the block under your left hand, go ahead and just scoot it off to the side with both hands on the ground. Any other exploration you want to take from your hands and your knees. So at this point, you can circle your hips all the way around. You might even spin your fingers out to the sides of your mat or back towards your knees. You might even flip your palms to face up towards the sky. So just really feeling into your body and all the little spaces inside. All the joints, all the muscles, and just notice what feels really good today. What feels maybe stiff or tender, or a little sore today. And then in your next about 4 or 5 rounds, my friends, downward facing dog. So start your own journey back to down dog when you are ready. Back in dog pose. We'll be here for a few rounds, so feel free to move, feel free to explore in your down dog. Maybe pedal out your heels. Yeah, maybe lift one leg and then the other leg. Maybe you take your feet all the way out to the width of your yoga mat and kind of transfer your weight from side to side on the diagonal. So anything that feels good or interesting or curious in your body today. Try in your down dog not to feel as if all of the weight is coming down into your hands. So your hands are your foundation. You want a strong foundation, so spread your fingers nice and wide, but then feel as if you can lift yourself out of your hands, out of your wrists, out of your shoulders by using the strength in your core, by connecting to your center. So a lot of times for me, that means I bend my knees a lot and come up to my tiptoes. And then, like I always say, imagine there's an invisible rope attached to your belly button and it's pulling up and tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. So once you find that connection to center, then maybe you start to work your legs a little straighter. But try to keep that lift coming right from your core. So use that strongest part of your body to hold you here. Take one more inhale, my friends, into your down dog. And then as you exhale, look to the top of your yoga mat and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Let's keep it moving. Halfway lift as you breathe in, lengthen out. Nice easy exhale, bow and fold. Do that again. Inhale to a halfway lift position. Spine long, back of your neck long, sides of your neck long. Exhale, fold. This time we'll take it all the way up. So come through your halfway lift and keep rising. Arms to the sky, reach overhead. Hands to heart center, exhale. All right, for a moment, flow with your breath. High mountain, breathe in. Hinge at your hips, maybe bend your knees as you slowly dive down and fold. Very nice, beautiful. Lift halfway as you inhale. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Good job. From the press of your feet, lead with your heart. Take it all the way up. Arms extend overhead. Maybe you gaze up. And hands to heart center. Exhale. Let's take that just once more. Your half sun salute. Inhale, high mountain. Feel your side bodies elongate. Exhale, follow your breath down slowly. Connected to your center as you dive. Halfway lift position, Ardha Uttanasana. Get all the rounding out of your back. Nice, Charlotte. Exhale, fold and bow. Ah. Press into your feet. Heart leads all the way up. Arms to the sky. Inhale. And hands to heart. Exhale. All right. This time, inhale, take your arms up. And then grab. So we're going to bend our left elbow and grab our left elbow with our right hand. From here, you can either stay right here if this feels like enough, or if you want more and it's available, right hand can come behind your back, maybe your hands clasped. You do not have to force it. Keep pressing the back of your head into your arms. So try not to look down at the ground. And then if you want, option to add a little side body stretch. So send your hips left as the crown of your head reaches to the right. Breathe into your left side, your left shoulder. Keep pressing your head into your arms behind you. Take one more round. Inhale, come back up. Take both arms to the sky. And then other side. So same thing, right elbow bends, grab your right elbow, or you might try on this side. You might have a little more mobility on this side. So up to you. And then only if you want to add that side body stretch. So hips sway to the right, upper body goes left. Try to keep pressing your head back rather than looking at the ground. Yeah, you guys look so good. Breathe into your right side, right shoulder, right tricep. Nice work. Take one more round. Press the back of your head into your arms behind you. As you inhale, come back up, release your arms, stretch them up, reach, and then hands behind your back now, interlace. Shoulders roll back and down, shoulder blades hug your spine. If it's available, press your palms together, little bend in your elbows. Imagine elbows are magnetized. And then start to reach your hands back behind you. If you want even more, see if you can keep your palms suction cupped and steeple your index fingers towards the ground. Just an option. Final option, add a little baby back bend. So press your hips forward, but hug in with your inner thighs. Puff up your chest. Gaze up. One more inhale. Very nice. Keep your hands clasped, hinge at your hips, exhale all the way down and fold. So be here in your forward fold with your fingers interlaced for a couple rounds or so. See if you can bend your knees enough that you can relax your neck. So head is heavy. Nice, Jill. See if you can lift your sit bones up higher by using the strength in your core. So feel that same connection to center that I talked about in down dog. That invisible rope, it's pulling straight up on your belly button now. So sit bones towards the sky, crown of your head towards the ground, maybe a little bend in your knees, and rock your weight forward. So your heels are really light on the ground. Your core is supporting you. Take one more inhale. Good job, friends. Exhale, hands to low back. Release your clasp. Let your arms hang. Let them dangle. Give them a little shaky shake. Halfway lift position. Next time you breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank, top of a push-up. Spread your fingers wide, big inhale at the top. Listen as you exhale, just lift your hips up and press them back, down dog. You might bend your knees a lot, up to you. Inhale, rock forward, high plank. So hands in your feet, ideally don't even need to move. And exhale, lift your hips, press them back, down dog. Very nice. This time, listen, inhale, rock forward, high plank or modified plank. Exhale, lower just halfway down, chaturanga, hold, strong arms, strong belly. Inhale, push back up, high plank. And then exhale takes you back, stretch it out in your down dog. One more like that. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, halfway down. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. Don't let your belly drop. Inhale, push up. Nice, Cam, and exhale, stretch back to down dog. You can stay in your down dog, wait for us, or this time inhale, come forward and take your vinyasa however you would like to find your way back to down dog once again. Nice, Laura. So take your time. Once you are in dog pose, few deep breaths. Ujjayi. Slow, steady, powerful, strong. Nice job, everybody. And just an option, if you would like, to turn your down dog into a turbo dog for a little more strength work. So the only thing that you would change is your arms. Bend your elbows a lot, and then squeeze your elbows in towards each other. So they're hovering. Your elbows and your forearms hover just a few inches above the ground. Nice, Kirsten. It's almost like you're in a dolphin pose, but your forearms are hovering rather than pressing down. Everybody keep lifting your butt, lifting through your core. Keep breathing, relax your neck. Nice, Brooklyn. Take one more big inhale into your dog pose. Very nice. Exhale, look to the top of your space, however you want to get there. Forward fold. Once you have arrived, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet all the way up. Slowly rise. Arms extend overhead as you inhale. And connect to your center, hands to heart. Exhale. All right, building our flow. Inhale, take your arms up. And then as you exhale, we're going to come into a chair plane. So bend your knees a lot, sit back and reach your arms back behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. So rather than feeling like you're rounding and looking down, feel like you're in a cobra pose. Heart is lifted, back muscles are strong. Weight is in your heels. So as you sit your butt back, see if you can feel your strong core. Draw your belly button in and up. Yes, very nice. Stay where you're at, or option, float up to your tiptoes. So lift your heels high. And if your heels are lifted, you now have more range of motion in your legs. See if you can sit lower. Awesome, Trace. Take one more big, deep breath. As you inhale, set your heels on the ground, arcing Tadasana. So rise up and open up. Cactus your arms, bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze towards your spine. As you exhale, we'll dive down. I like to bring my hands together at my third eye center. So you do you all the way down and fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, move through your vinyasa however you want, or you can skip it. So maybe you want to add some push-ups. Maybe you want to take it on your knees. Maybe you want to substitute cat-cows. Nice, Kay. See you back in down dog. Ujjayi breath. Ah. All right, from your dog pose, inhale, right leg to the sky. And if you want to, you can open your hip or explore a little bit on your own. Maybe roll out your ankle, maybe circle your knee. Nice, CC. So keep your hands strong, your shoulders strong. Everybody extend your right leg high. One more in-breath. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Round your spine, hollow out your belly. Stay here as you inhale on your back. Tippy toes. See if you can lift higher through your waistline. So round your spine more, and then exhale, step through softly. Good job. All right. Grab hold of your blocks. Hopefully you have them somewhere you can reach them. Grab hold of your blocks and bring them to frame your front foot, either on this middle setting like I have mine on, or highest setting. So you choose what works best. Hands on your blocks. And then we're going to inhale right here where we're at. As you exhale, just straighten your front leg and think forehead towards your shin, nose towards your knee. Inhale, come back into a lunge. This time, maybe let your hips lower towards the ground and let your heart lift. Maybe your back knee touches. Exhale, straighten. Forehead towards shin, nose toward knee, navel towards spine. Go back and forth a few more times. Just like that. Inhale, lunge. Exhale like an extended pyramid pose. With your breath, feel your legs. Good job. Next time you come into that lunge position, stay there. And then lift your back knee. So feel the strength in your legs. Squeeze towards midline. So your front heel is pulling back. Your back toes are pulling forward isometrically. And then from there, rise up to crescent lunge. So strong legs. If you need to make any adjustments, feel free to make adjustments. Yeah, so all 10 toes face forward. And the stability is coming from that hug towards midline. So feel the stability in your legs, and then your upper body is your expression. Grow into it. Maybe gaze up, maybe even smile. So find your fullest expression, your authentic expression in this moment. Take one more inhale into your lunge. As you exhale, we're going to add a twist. Left arm goes forward, right arm goes back, back knee bends to a hover, or absolutely feel free to bring your back knee down if you just want a little break. If your back knee is hovering, imagine you're trying to drag your backside forward. Nice, Chris. Squeeze through your inner thighs, and imagine you're trying to pull your front hip back. Broaden through the front of your shoulders, through your collarbones, reach through your fingertips. And if you want a balance challenge, see if you can gaze over your right hand behind you. Take one last round here. All right, now everyone listen. Bottom of your exhale, right forearm comes across your low back. Square your shoulders forward. Reach your left arm up and slightly back. You can keep that deep bend in your back knee if it feels better. Puff up your chest. So think of this back bend coming from mid and upper back, not so much low back. Take one more inhale. Nice, Solveig. And exhale. Bring your left hand to the ground. Stay in your twist just a little longer. So left hand down, right arm up. Revolve lunge. Strong legs or back knee can come down to modify. If your back knee is lifted, feel almost as if the power of the pose is coming from your back toes, moving through your back leg, connecting right at your center. Use your exhales to twist a little further. Last couple rounds right here. Nice, Liz. Ever so slowly, bottom of your next exhalation, unwind. Walk your hands over to the left long edge of your yoga mat. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. We're not going to do this in our flow, but for right now, inhale to a halfway lift, hands to hips, and then stand all the way up. Yes, good. Once you are standing, we're going to come into a wide-legged squat. So pivot, heels in, toes out. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your thighs. So you want your knees pretty much right over your ankles, and you want to imagine you're trying to press your knees towards the wall behind you. So don't let your knees collapse in. Next, inhale, stick your butt out, reach your heart forward like a standing cow. Exhale, twist towards the back of the room, right shoulder dips down, gaze over left. Stay here and hold for a full round. See if you can press your knees open even more. Inhale through center. And then exhale towards the front twist. Full round of breath, stay low in your legs. Keep pressing your knees towards the wall behind you. Inhale, center. One more time each way, a little bit faster. Exhale to the back, all the way to emptiness. Stay low in your legs through center. Inhale. Exhale to the front. Good job. This time, inhale. Come back to center. Straighten out your legs. Parallel your feet. Take your arms up. Whenever you are ready, just dive down, wide-legged forward fold, anywhere you would like to go. Big deep breaths. You can hang out in one position or you can move around. You can explore, you can play. Wherever you choose to be, breath is right there with you. Your awareness is right there. So you're not just moving mindlessly, waiting for this pose to be over. You're feeling everything that this pose has to offer you in this moment. What would happen if you change the way that you're holding your weight in your feet? What would happen if you lifted your butt a little higher, maybe bent your knee? So there's so many ways to explore, find a more efficient way to be in the pose for yourself, for your own body. Take one last deep breath. Feel free to exhale out your mouth if you want. Good job, friends. Halfway lift, fingertips on the ground this time. So bend your knees if needed. Just spider crawl your hands to the top of your mat. Rotate your toes forward so you're in low lunge. Now from low lunge, this is a big movement. We're coming all the way up to standing staff. So root into your right foot, all the way up, left knee lifts in front of you. So if you need to use your left foot to help yourself up, totally fine. Once you are standing, left knee lifted and left toes active, dorsal flexion. Yes, good. Hug in with your inner thighs. Focus your gaze. Breathe slow and steady. One more inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Twist towards the windows. Right arm goes forward, left arm goes back. Option to bring your right hand to the outside of left thigh or knee. Option to press your left hand into your low back. Hug in with your inner thighs. And maybe try gazing over your left shoulder. We will get to revolve hand to big toe pose eventually, so you can take it now, but promise we'll get there later. So for now, just keeping your knee bent and working your twist. Broad through your shoulders and collarbones. One last round. Exhale to twist to your edge. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, unwind back to your standing staff. Extend your left leg forward if you want, if you haven't already. And then exhale. Curtsy bow. I've been working on these with you. So left toes swing around, stick your butt out, arms reach back, just like chair plane, but your legs are in a curtsy squat. Inhale, straight leg curtsy. So reach up high, squeeze your inner thighs. One more time, curtsy bow. Good job. Inhale, standing staff. Root into right foot, lift your left knee up, maybe extend left. Slow motion all the way back to low lunge. See if you can land with fingers and toes down at the exact same time. Yes, and then from low lunge, three-legged down dog, right leg to the sky. Inhale. You can go straight to down dog or exhale, rock forward, plank to chaturanga. You can put your right foot on the ground, put your knees on the ground, make it your own. Yeah, or take it as three-legged. Inhale, heart lifts. And exhale, hips lift. Take a moment, walk it out. Find your deep breath, slow, steady, and vibrant. So Ujjayi means vibrant breath. What does vibrant breath feel like inside of your body? Inhale, left leg to the sky. And feel free if you want, move around a little bit, explore. Circle out your knee, open your hip, or you can just stay exactly as you are. Feel in. So inside, there's always a million little movements happening, a million little adjustments to be made. Take one more inhale. Make your left leg long, strong, and powerful. As you exhale, left knee to your nose, round your spine on your back, tippy toes. Stay here. See if you can lift higher through your waistline. And then exhale, step through as soft as you can. Bring your hands to your blocks again. Middle or highest setting. So inhale, lunge, and maybe you want to lower your back knee, lift your heart. Exhale, straighten your front leg and fold over your front leg. So forehead towards shin, nose toward knee, navel towards spine, back and forth. at your own pace. Inhale, lunge, back knee and hips can come down. Exhale, take it back. Very nice, good. Couple more. Slowly and intentionally. What can you find? Good, Brooklyn. So nice, everybody. Eventually come back into your low lunge. And from low lunge, lift your knee up. Find your strong, super strong legs first. Once you've got your strong foundation, rise and grow into your unique expression. So arms reach up, heart lifts up. If you need to make any adjustments in your legs, feel free. Nice, Ellie, soft through your face. So not straining, but feeling into your pose in this moment in your body, what's flowing through. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, turbo twist towards the windows. Right arm forward, left arm back, back knee bends to a hover. Nice, CC. So remember, you can always bring your back knee down if you want less intensity. Otherwise, back leg is hovering, back shin. And imagine you're trying to drag your back thigh forward, squeeze your inner thighs, pull your front hip back energetically. Reach through your fingertips, maybe even gaze back over your left shoulder. Take one last round. Bottom of your exhale, left forearm across your low back. Square your shoulders forward. Reach your right arm up, slightly back. So try to pop up your chest. Yes. Make the back bend come from mid and upper back, not from low back. So curling open. One more inhale. Beautiful. Nice, Chris. Exhale, right hand to the ground. And left arm to the sky. Revolve lunge. So keep your strong legs a little bit longer. Open through the left side of your heart. Twist from your center. So every exhalation, you feel your core engage. You ring out just a little more. Last couple of breaths. So nice. Nice, Hannah. Unwind, bottom of your exhale, let it go. Walk your hands over to the right long edge of your yoga mat. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs. All right, we won't do this in our flow, but this time here is your option. Walk your hands towards the back of your mat, and then see if you can bring your left hand to the outside of your right ankle. Right arm to the sky, twist. And if it's available, you could even wrap your right arm behind your low back, possibly grabbing hold of the top of your left thigh. So use your left hand against your right ankle as gentle leverage. You can start to work your heart towards your right knee and your forehead towards your right shin if you would like, if it's available. Take just one last breath. Nice, Sandy. Slowly let it go. And then same thing, other side. So walk your hands forward a little bit. Right hand to the outside of left ankle, left arm to the sky. Maybe wrap left arm behind. Maybe work that fold over your left leg. So think forehead towards left shin. Legs are strong and long. And spine is long. Soft through your face. Take one more round on this side. Awesome, Kay. And then let it go. Anywhere you want to play or explore, or hang out for a few more rounds in your wide-legged fold. Reconnect to your breath if you've lost it. All right, if you're working somewhere, begin to wrap it up. Inhale, halfway lift position, fingertips on the ground. Crawl your hands to the top of your space, back to low lunge. And then that big movement all the way up, standing staff. So left foot roots down, rise, right knee lifts, arms to the sky. Find your balance. And remember, if you need to use your right foot to help you up, please do. Give your body what it needs. Support yourself. So flexion through your right toes. Yeah, good. Hug in with your inner thighs. Take one more in-breath. As you exhale, twist to the right side of the room. Left arm forward, right arm back. Maybe you grab your outer right thigh or knee. Maybe press your right hand into your low back. Use that as a little bit of leverage. So try to stay really tall through your spine, broad through the front of your shoulders. possibly gaze back over your right shoulder. Good job. One last round. Inhale, back to standing staff. Option to extend right. And then we've got our curtsy bow. So swing your right leg around. And just like a chair plane, stick your butt out, reach your arms back, bow. Knees are bent. Inhale, straight leg curtsy. So rise up and reach up. Squeeze your inner thighs. Everything nice and long. One more time, curtsy bow. Butt sticks out. Gazing down. Inhale, reach up. Lift your right knee up. Maybe extend right leg. Slow motion, low lunge. See if you can touch down at the same time with fingers and toes. Inhale, three-legged, left leg to the sky, all the way back and up. Inhale, straight to down dog if you want, or exhale, come forward. Plank to chaturanga, make it your own. Heart lifts, inhale. Nice, Liz. And exhale takes you back, down dog, or if you want, great place to grab a child's pose or a hero's pose, or even a drink of water. So we will move now through that whole sequence. One breath, one movement. So we're not going to move fast with momentum, just get it done. We're going to move really slowly with our slow, deep breaths. So if at any time you feel like I'm cueing too slow for you, see if you can breathe bigger, breathe slower, breathe more intentionally. If at any time you want to take a break and just rest, seated meditation, child's pose, absolutely, that is fine with me. So give your body what it needs always. If you are coming with me, downward facing dog. Reconnect to your Ujjayi breath, fire it up. Take a great big inhale as you push the ground away. And exhale, look to the top of your space, step or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift position. Exhale, let it go. Take it all the way up, rise, arms to the sky, big stretch, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, let's flow. Inhale, high mountain. Chair plane or drinking bird. Bend your knees, arms back behind you. Maybe lift to your tiptoes. Inhale, arcing Tadasana, heels down. Open your heart. So cactus your arms, curl open and exhale. Take your slow dive down, stick your butt out, fold forward. Beautiful. Lift halfway, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Try to keep that exhale going as you lower. Heart lifts, shoulders back and down. Inhale. Nice, Ellie. Hips lift, down dog. All right, inhale your right leg to the sky. Soft as you can, step your right foot through, low lunge. We're gonna come right up into crescent. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Nice, Charlotte. As you exhale, turbo twist, left arm forward, right arm back, back knee bends. Inhale, right forearm across, low back, shoulders forward, reach up and back, little bend. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky, maybe gaze up as you twist. Exhale, unwind, hands over to the left long edge of your mat, parallel your feet, straighten your legs. Inhale, lift halfway, option to reach your arms out to both sides like you have great big wings. Exhale, fold, so crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky, all the way to emptiness. Inhale, halfway lift, this time fingertips down. Exhale, walk your hands forward, low lunge. Standing staff all the way up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist towards the windows. Right arm forward, left arm back. Squeeze your inner thighs. Unwind, standing staff. Breathe in. Curtsy bow. Swing your left toes around. Stick your butt out. Both knees are bent. Inhale, straight leg curtsy. Reach up high. One more, curtsy bow, butt sticks out, arms reach back. Inhale, standing staff, right foot roots down, left knee lifts, maybe extend left leg. Exhale, low lunge, slow motion, soft landing if possible. Good, three-legged down dog, right leg high. Straight to down dog or exhale, come forward, plank to chaturanga. Nice Lizzie, inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hips lift. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Use your strong core, use your breath, step it through softly. Good job, Hannah. Rise up, crescent lunge. And twist as you exhale, right arm forward, left arm back, back knee bends. Left forearm across low back, shoulders squared forward. Inhale, reach up and back, work your back bend. And exhale, right hand to the earth. Twist, inhale, left arm to the sky. Good, K. Exhale, let it go. Walk your hands all the way over to the right long edge of your yoga mat. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. Halfway lift, option to add some big wings. Reach out to both sides, everything elongates. Exhale, fold, bow as deep as you can, all the way to empty in your breath. Halfway lift, fingertips on the ground this time. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, rotate toes forward, low lunge. Standing staff all the way up, inhale. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back, empty out. Standing staff, unwind, breathe in, maybe extend right. Curtsy bow, right leg swings around. Get low in your legs, gaze down. Inhale, straight leg curtsy, reach up. And one more time, exhale, bow. Good breath. Inhale, standing staff. So left foot roots, right knee lifts, maybe extend right. Slowly, low lunge, take it all the way back. Three-legged, left leg high, inhale. Exhale, rock forward, plank to chaturanga. You can always skip it if you'd rather. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips. All right, I have super fun plans for you in between flows. So before we take our final round, take one more inhale into down dog. As you exhale, gaze forward, hop to or through your hands, come into a seated position. All right, so what we're gonna do, this is Ashtanga. I hate Ashtanga yoga, but okay. So we're gonna do boat pose like this. You guys know boat, so you can do it any way you want. Hands behind, hands reaching forward, hands overhead, legs straight. We're gonna hold for 3 rounds in boat, and then we're gonna cross our ankles, bring our hands to our blocks. If you don't need blocks, awesome, but I definitely need blocks. Hands on blocks, and you're just gonna lift your butt up, hold, and then again, 3 breaths in boat. We're gonna do that 5 times. That's what they do in Ashtanga. Crazy people. All right. So boat pose, sit bones on the ground. If you have trouble balancing on your sit bones, maybe you bring your hands behind you, little extra support, totally fine. Hold here, lift your heart, shoulder blades towards your spine. Take a couple more. Hug in with inner thighs, soften face. Good, one more inhale. As you exhale, cross your ankles, grab your blocks, pull your butt back and see if you can lift up just for a second. Lift, 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 use your strong core. Sit bones down, boat pose, good job. 3 breaths. Soften your face. Hug in with inner thighs. Lift your heart. One last inhale. Exhale, cross your ankles, hands to blocks or the ground. Lift up, pull your butt back, use your strong core. And again, boat pose. 3 breaths. I'm doing this with you just because I'm so awesome. I'm sweating just from this. All right, soften face, lift your heart, shoulders back and down. One more deep inhalation, fill up. Cross your ankles, hands to blocks, lift. And we're almost there, 2 more times. 3 breaths. If you need to put heels down, totally fine with me. One more inhale. Exhale, cross, hands to ground. Maybe you don't even lift your butt, but you just try, push down. Maybe your heels stay down. That's fine. And last round, boat pose. Okay, that's all I can do. I'm sweating my brains out. Lift your heart, shoulders back and down. Try to stay balanced on sit bones rather than rocking back on your tailbone. One last inhale. And exhale, cross, hands to blocks. Push the ground away, lift, lift, lift. Good job. All right, come back to boat. And this time from boat, this is where we're going. Cross your ankles, rock forward. You can either step or hop back to chaturanga with bent elbows. So you choose, move through your vinyasa, take your time. Downward facing dog eventually. Ujjayi breath. All right, my friends. Great big inhale. Exhale, look forward, step or float, top of your mat, forward fold. Lift halfway, inhale. Let it go, exhale. Ha. All the way up, rise, arms to the sky. Hands to heart, exhale. Okay, last round, listen for a few additions. Inhale, reach up. Right here, side body stretch to your right. You make it your own, exhale. Through center as you inhale. Exhale to your left, think up and then over. Inhale, center. Exhale, now chair plane or drinking bird. So reach your butt back, float to tiptoes if you want. Inhale, arcing Tadasana, heels down, practice your arms, puff up your chest, lift your heart. And slow dive as you exhale all the way down, fold. You're doing great. Use your breath, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Peel your heart open, shoulders back and down, inhale. And take your hips back down, dog. Right leg to the sky, breathe in. Now listen, stay here and hold or exhale, right knee, left elbow as close as you can come. Inhale, back up, three-legged stretch. Right to right, exhale, as high as you can get on your right arm. Inhale, back up. Now everybody, knee to your nose, scoop out your belly, step forward softly. Crescent lunge, rise slowly, strong legs, inhale. Exhale, turbo twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Right forearm across low back, inhale, shoulders square, reach up and back. Exhale, left hand comes down. Right arm reaches up, breathe in, gaze up. Exhale, unwind, hands over to the left long edge of your mat, parallel feet, straighten legs. Inhale, lift halfway. Add your arms if you want. Exhale, fold deeply, crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky, navel to spine. Halfway lift, fingertips down, inhale. Exhale, walk your hands forward, low lunge. Standing staff, breathe in and rise. Exhale, twist towards the windows, and this time we will pause. Option to take full hand to big toe pose if you want to. Grab your left foot with your right hand and start to extend forward. Yes, only extend as much as you can without rounding through your spine. Nice, Sandy. Squeeze your inner thighs. Press through your heel. One more round of breath. Broaden your shoulders. Bottom of your exhale, unwind slowly, standing staff. Exhale, curtsy bow. Swing your left leg around. Hinge at your hips. Inhale, straight leg curtsy. One more, curtsy bow. So nice, you guys. Beautiful, Jill. Inhale, standing staff. Option to extend your left leg. Exhale, slow motion back to low lunge. From low lunge, three-legged down dog. Now listen, open your right hip, everyone. Stay here, option to flip your dog if you would like. So right foot comes down, right arm reaches forward, heart forward. Yes, breathe all the way down into your belly. Nice, Solveig. Take one last big inhale. Come back, regular down dog, walk it out. So take a moment, just walk out your dog. You can keep walking it out. Or next inhale, rock forward, high plank, option to hover right leg. Exhale, slowly lower. Ah. Heart lifts as you inhale. Hips lift as you exhale. Ah, good job, friends. Other side, here we go. Inhale, left leg high. You are almost there. You can hold or left knee, right elbow. Inhale, take two back up, stretch. And left to left, aim as high as you can. Aim for your armpit. Yes, inhale, back up. Now, everybody, knee to your nose and step forward softly. Crescent lunge, rise slowly, inhale. Nice trace, exhale, twist towards the windows. Right arm forward, left arm back. Work your back bend, left forearm across low back. Square your shoulders forward as you reach up and curl open. Exhale, right hand down. Revolve lunge, left arm to the sky, maybe gaze up. Exhale, unwind, hands all the way over, right long edge of your mat, parallel feet, straighten legs. Inhale, halfway lift, maybe add your big wings, everything nice and long. Exhale, fold, dive as deep as you can, empty out. Halfway lift, fingertips down. Crawl your hands forward, rotate toes forward. Get ready, all the way up, standing staff, rise. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Pause here, option for full revolved hand to big toe pose if you want to take it. So grab your big toe with your peace fingers, or I like to go for the outer edge of my feet, or my foot personally. Extend only as much as you can without rounding your spine. Hug in with inner thighs. Good, broaden through fronts of shoulders, one last round. Ah, come back, standing staff. Extend right if you want. Exhale, curtsy bow, last time here. Straight leg, curtsy, stretch it out. And one more time, exhale, bow. Inhale, standing staff, right knee lifts, maybe extend your right leg. Slowly, low lunge, take it all the way back. And then three-legged dog, left leg to the sky. Good. Pause here, open your hip, bend your knee. Perfect place to stay or option to flip. Left foot comes down behind you. Reach your heart forward so like your heart wants to look at this front wall. Lift your hips, back muscles strong. One last round. Good job. Nice job, Cece. Good job, Chris. Bring it back. Downward facing dog. Walk it out. And you can keep walking it out or inhale, rock forward. High plank, option to hover left leg. Slowly lower as you exhale. Heart lifts as you breathe in. And then anywhere you want to go, just for a moment, to kind of reconnect, recalibrate. So maybe you're in down dog, maybe you're in child's pose, maybe you're in hero's pose. Take a moment, just feel, just notice. Ah, big deep breaths. All right, my friends. Everybody meet on your hands and your knees. We're actually going to come into a seat. So however you want to get there, just find your way into a seated position. We're going to take a seated hip opener today. If the options I give don't work, absolutely, you can just roll onto your back, take figure 4 instead. So first option, is left leg extended forward, outer right ankle on top of your left thigh. And you can either work it here sitting up tall, or you can work folding forward. You could also take double pigeon fire log. So shins stacked, one on top of the other. So not like this, but outer ankle on inner knee. Or this will be the most intense, cow face. So right knee on top of left knee. Sometimes it helps me to come forward to get my knees how I want them and then sit back. Only if you want to add the arms, option to take your left arm up, bend your left elbow, bring your right hand to left elbow, or maybe you find that class. So cow face arms if you want to take them. And any of those options, you can work with a fold or you can sit up tall. Good. Nice, CC. Strong through your ankles, active through your toes. Breathe, big and spacious. Take about 4 more rounds. I'm going to come around and spray just a little bit of essential oil. If you don't want it on you or close by you, just raise your hand. So use your exhales to just soften. Take 1 or 2 more big, deep breaths. Bottom of your next exhale, slowly lift back up. So you can roll up if you want, or you can lead with your heart to come up. Uncross your legs. And then for a moment after you uncross them, just take a few rounds of windshield wipers. And then after a few rounds of windshield wipers, bring the soles of your feet together. And just go ahead and come all the way down onto your back. So after all those boat poses we did, we're gonna stretch now through our hip flexors a little bit. So feet together, knees apart. Arms can either extend out to both sides with your palms face down or just kind of rest down by your sides, palms face down. If this bothers your low back, scoot your feet a little further away from your upper body. Exhale, press really firmly your heels together. Inhale, lift your butt up off the ground and squeeze through your outer glutes as much as you can. As you squeeze your outer glutes, lift your hips higher and imagine you're trying to press your knees down towards the ground. Imagine somebody is bringing their hands inside your knees and pushing down. Push against them, lift your hips higher, squeeze through your outer glutes. Soften your face. Take 1 more deep breath, see if you can lift a little bit higher, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release, let it go. Bring your knees together and hug them in towards your belly. Just a gentle rock, side to side at first. After a few rocks side to side, option to rock a couple times forward and back. And then eventually just rock up to a seat once again and set yourself up for that same hip opener on the other side. So most likely the same variation on this side. If this side has something totally different going on, then feel free to take a different variation. So options are right leg straight, double pigeon, or cow face. And then if you're taking cow face arms, left knee on top, right arm on top. You can work with sitting up tall or folding. If you are folding, try to keep both sit bones down and imagine you're reaching your butt back as you take your heart forward. Breathe, deep breaths. Soft face, soft jaw. Those places that you don't need to be tensing up, that you don't need to be resisting and tightening, see if you can soften. Take about 4 more rounds. Side out your mouth anytime. One last huge round of breath. See if there's any more space you can create. And then you can either roll up or lead with your heart to come up. Same thing, uncross your legs, windshield wiper a few times. And just like before, after a few windshield wipers, feet together, knees apart, all the way down onto your back, lower down. And we'll take that same exercise one more time. If you'd rather just rest here instead, totally fine with me. So arms by your sides, palms face the ground. Press your heels together firmly. Exhale all your air out. Inhale, lift your butt. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze through your outer glutes. Imagine somebody's trying to press your knees down and you're pressing against them. Lift your hips higher. Yes, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Knees towards the ground, hips towards the sky. One last big deep breath. Soften your face. Good job. Release it down. Bring your knees back up. Hug your knees in. Start with a little rock just side to side. And then, my friends, eventually set your feet on the ground with knees bent. Grab hold of your block, one of your blocks. Sorry, they might be out of your reach. You might have to come back up to get it. But grab hold of one of your blocks and bring it on the skinniest setting in between your inner thighs, as close to your pelvis as you can get it. So lowest setting in between inner thighs, close to your pelvis as you can get it. Feet on the ground, knees bent, all 10 toes face forward, and your feet are no wider than your hips. So hips width distance apart, and your ankles are straight down from your knees. So if you are reaching your arms down by your sides, you should be able to graze the backs of your ankles with your middle fingers. Exhale, squeeze your block, pull your belly button down, scoop your tailbone up, and then inhale, peel your spine off your mat, one vertebra at a time. If you want to, once you get to the top of your bridge, you can kind of shimmy your shoulders underneath you a little bit more, maybe interlace your fingers or take robot arms. Keep squeezing your block with your inner thighs. Press especially into your heels and the inner edges of your feet. Press down into the back of your head. Breathe down into your belly and imagine you're trying to reach your knees and your shins forward towards me. Take about 3 or 4 more deep breaths all the way down into your belly, so you should be able to see your belly rising and falling as you breathe in and out. Keep squeezing your block with your inner thighs. Oh, good job. One more big inhale. And then as you exhale, work your shoulders out from underneath you and just slowly take it all the way down. You're going to keep your block right where it's at. And just bring your legs into reverse tabletop position. And if you want to, so shins parallel to the ground, knees stack over hips. And if you want, you can move your block closer up towards your knees if that feels a little more comfortable. Tee out your arms or cactus your arms against the ground. Inhale here. Squeeze your block, activate your feet. Exhale, legs move slowly to the right and hover above the ground. So as far as you can go without letting them touch and without letting your left shoulder lift, stay here, breathe in, squeeze your block. Exhale, slow motion, bring your legs back up. Inhale, neutral spine, active feet, squeeze your block, and exhale over to the left, slowly, smoothly. Hover above the ground, without letting your right shoulder lift, stay, breathe in. Squeeze your block and exhale slowly back to center. Once you're in center, inhale, extend left leg up. Left leg up, right knee is bent. Exhale, legs go right. Keep squeezing, hover above the ground. Don't let your left shoulder lift. Inhale. And slowly exhale back to center. Inhale, center, switch out your legs. Left knee bends, right leg extends. Active toes. Exhale, over to your left. Squeeze your block. Hover above the ground. Back of your right shoulder stays rooted. Inhale, squeeze. Slow motion back to center. Neutral spine. Inhale. Extend both legs as much as you can without pulling on your low back. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Exhale, both legs over to the right. So they're going to be a little heavier now. Stay here, hold, squeeze your block. Inhale. Slow motion, smoothly bring them back to center. Inhale, center, make any adjustments. Squeeze your block, activate your feet, and exhale. Last one over to your left. Hover and hold there. Squeeze. Back of right shoulder is rooted down as you inhale. Use your strong core to exhale your legs back to center. Now listen. Inhale, either bring your hands behind your head or reach your arms straight up, and then just start to reach for your toes or lift your head off the ground, pull your low belly down, squeeze your block. Either reaching for your toes or just lifting your head up. See if you can even tuck your tailbone and lift your tailbone up. Draw your low belly down, squeeze your block. Hold here. Try to breathe for 3, 2, 1. Let everything go. Take your block out. Bring your feet together. Let your knees open wide. Maybe just bounce your knees out a little bit gently. Either rest here, feet together, knees apart, Supta Baddha Konasana, or one last round of lifting up. Press your heels as you exhale and inhale. Lift your butt up one last time. Squeeze both of your glutes. Try to press your knees to the ground. Lift your hips higher. Knees down, hips lift. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze through your outer glutes. Press through your heels. One more deep breath. And let it all go. Windshield wipers side to side. So feet mat width distance apart. Tee out your arms or cactus your arms. And just nice and easy with your breath. You might even feel good to let your knees stay on one side for a couple rounds, hang out there. So go slow enough that you can feel this, especially your top leg, your top knee. You really want to work it forward and down. Good job, friends. And then after a few rounds of windshield wipers, happy baby it out. So knees to the outsides of your ribs, grab hold of your feet if it's available, maybe rock side to side. Maybe extend one or both legs. Anything else your body is calling for about 10 rounds of breath. So from your happy baby, whatever else your body needs or wants to complete your own practice. Or if you're ready for Shavasana, you can just start to find your way there. So any finishing poses. And then just very intentionally start to work into your final relaxation. Good job, friends. So as you start to find your way into your final relaxation, please take your time, no rush. I will read to you. This is just a little reading by Brianna Wise. She says, you get to choose how you see your life. And so I hope you see serendipity. I hope you know that one day the pieces will add up to something greater than their parts. I hope you seek understanding. I hope you find little wells of joy and let them spring throughout the day. I hope you know that 1,000 failures are the building blocks of your becoming. I hope you are not dissuaded by the dead ends. I hope you know that they are not final destinations. I hope you know that it is the courage to keep beginning that ultimately gets us all to where we are meant to be. So these last few moments, friends, just be where you are and know that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. So see if you can just let everything be as it is. You don't need to fix anything. You don't need to figure anything out in your mind. You don't need to be anywhere else right now, but right here. So give it to yourself. Your body is now tired. Your muscles are tired. Your mind is even tired. So let yourself rest. Just soak in all the efforts, all the energy of your practice. Shavasana. I hope you know that one day the pieces will add up to something greater than their parts. I hope you seek understanding. I hope you find little wells of joy and let them spring throughout the day. I hope you know that 1,000 failures are the building blocks of your becoming. I hope you are not dissuaded by the dead ends. I hope you know that they are not final destinations. I hope you know that it is the courage to keep beginning that ultimately gets us all to where we are meant to be. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And just slowly bring movement back into your body. Wiggle fingers, toes. Yeah, maybe you take a big yawn. Rub your hands together. Give yourself a temple massage, anything you want. And just slowly ease your way into a fetal position on either side and give yourself just one last moment to rest there, curling into yourself in a nurturing way. And as you curl into yourself, just remind yourself how you are held by the ground, by life, by you. So I like to remind myself, I've got you. Use your arms to help your body up into seated meditation right back where we began. And sit up nice and tall, noticing how you feel. If anything has shifted, even just a tiny bit. Gather your hands to your heart, close your eyes, and we'll seal this class, this practice together with one big collective Om. So try not to worry how you sound, how your voice sounds. Try not to judge, but just focus on what you feel, how it feels to use your voice and let it move through your body and express out your mouth. So start by exhaling, empty out, clear your throat if you need to. Breathe in your voice. Open your mouth wide. Thank you all so much for being here. Namaste. All right, my friends, you're amazing. Have a wonderful rest of your day. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Help get those blocks back in there. I'm gonna be deep in there. Thank you, darling. Okay, you're Hannah or Liz? Hannah and Liz?
Lauren.
Lauren.
Yeah.
Okay, Hannah. Hey, Sandy, I will get them.
Okay.
Hand them over. Hand them over. Good to have you back. How were your adventures? Did you have some adventures? Oh, you have. Okay. That's not as fun. Thank you, Lava. Come here. Let me hug. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
You just do whatever you need to, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah.
My eyeballs felt like they were gonna pop out when I
Really? Huh.
just like headaches
Yeah.
in my eyes.
Get some. Well, I don't know. There's different things like that. Like, I mean, there are actual like health things, but I bet it's just you're tired.
simple.
I bet it's just your
Yeah.
um. I bet it's just jet lag. Honestly, your head is like lost. Just take care of yourself. Don't let your eyeballs. Thanks for coming. Good to have you.